Aprende en casa a través de la televisión. Levántate con energía y conéctate con la estrella. Prepara tu lápiz, bolígrafo y cuaderno, porque Meduca presenta Conéctate con la estrella.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's English class. I'm your teacher, Militzen Baule, and as usual, I'm so happy to be here with you and start with today's class for 7th grade. Remember, all the time, 7th grade. And today we are going to start a little bit different. We are going to start giving you the advices for taking care of yourself in this moment that we are living and that we are having. Okay, it's really hard. So please don't forget to wash your hands, use mask or wear mask, stay home, stay safe, and keep your distance. And of course, if you are going to use our materials for today's class, don't forget to find all your materials, all your pencil, eraser, notebooks, and all the notes, because I know that you're taking notes about our classes. I'm going to open this parenthesis again because I'm really happy to tell you that we were, receiving during this week a lot of emails with your homework, with your assignments. And I'm so happy to say thanks and to say hello to Susan Bernal, Colegio Andrés Bello. She sent me this amazing homework about a healthy habit and nutrition. Susan Bernal. Hi, Susan. I'm so happy to watch to see your email, to read your email, to see your homework. It was amazing, your homework. Very good. And Leonel Soto, School Centro Educativo Básico General La Mitra. How is my people from La Mitra? I hope that they are okay. He sent me this amazing picture, amazing homework, about the topic that we were talking last class, and we have more. I want to show you all the homework that you sent me. Some of them, because we don't have enough time to show you all of them. Gilberto Valderrama, primer ciclo POCRI, primer ciclo POCRI, Distrito de Agua Dulce, Provincia de Coclé. He sent me this wonderful assignment, and you know what? I love your spelling. You have a beautiful spelling. Gilberto, congratulations. Mariel Rivera, Colegio Secundario Venancio Fenosa Pascual, the people from Chepo. Yes. Mariel sent me a picture of her holding her homework. She was really proud of her homework. Thank you so much, you guys, for sending me your assignment. I hope that you get happy when I send you a feedback about your assignment. Some of them, you have some mistakes, but not too much, so many mistakes that you are having. Everybody makes mistakes. Even I make mistakes sometimes, speaking mistakes. I'm not a native speaker, and I apologize because of that, but we are trying to give you the best. So remember, this is my email. I'm going to show you at the beginning of the class because I want you to write it, because I want to know more about you. I want to know more about your assignment, because with this, we are going to have a feedback, and I'm going to check it, review it, and send them back to you all the mistakes. Maybe sometimes I just write you and tell you that thank you for your assignment, blessings, I love you so much, but that is because your assignment is really good. It's awesome. Just 1 or 2 mistakes, but that's okay. Okay, so keep sending me your emails, keep sending me your assignments. So let's get started. As usual, we start reviewing our last class. Okay, remember, we always review the last class that we had. Okay, the last class that we had was about healthy habits. Remember all the healthy habits that we had? Remember the physical and mental health that we should have in this moment that we're having right now? Especially mental health is really important for you to keep your mental health really healthy. And in this way, you are going to keep your physical health healthy too. Because with your mind, you are going to figure the thing that helps you to keep your body fit, to keep your body healthy, and to think about the special things, the special food that you can eat during this time that we are at home all the time, right? Okay, keeping away, when you keep your healthy, when you keep your mental health and your physical health really healthy, you are going to avoid and you are going to keep away from these diseases. Heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and high blood pressure. We were explaining them last class. We were talking about each of them. Okay, remember heart disease. This is from the heart that sometimes makes you feel really bad because the heart controls your body. Diabetes, the high amount of sugar. I always have this problem. The high amount of sugar, okay, in your blood. Obesity is when you eat a lot and you don't make exercise. And high blood pressure, when your blood pressure is so high, and that can cause you a lot of other diseases and other misfunction of your body. Okay? Are you ready with this? Yes. Let's continue. I hope that you're taking notes from these kind of things, because it's really important for you to avoid this kind of diseases. Remember, we were talking about going to. Going to talks about our plans that we have, that dreams that maybe we have dreams. Yes, we can use going to. I'm going to be at the gym when this quarantine ends. I'm going to go to the park when these crazy things ended. What I'm going to do when this quarantine ends, when this pandemic ends. So remember, we are making plans. But in this case, we are talking about plans in the moment, okay? She is going to eat spaghetti. Remember, is going to. When we use she is going to. I am going to eat salad. When I use I am going to. They are going to cook chicken. When we use they are going to is the structure. And in the last class, remember this is our last class, I gave you the assignment or the homework to make a list of activities you plan to do in a day using going to. Okay? All the things that you are planning to do in a day. And write a list of activities you should do to keep you healthy. What kind of activities you should do to keep you healthy? Play video games is one of them. Do you think that play video games is one of the activities that are going to keep you healthy? Of course not. Or sleeping 12 hours a day is going to keep you healthy? Of course not. So you have to find activities that keep you healthy, keep you in touch with your body, okay? Try to make activities at home. It's really important, and more for you because you are growing. You are a teenager. You are growing. Your body is changing. If you want that your body change in the really good way, you have to be careful. You have to take care of your body. You have to take care of the way that you eat and avoid all these kind of diseases, because believe it or not, some children at your age are having these diseases, maybe because of the way that they eat, okay? I hope you made your homework. I hope that you send me your homework, okay, by my email. Remember, militzenbaule0973 @gmail.com. I'm telling that in Spanish because I want you to write it on, okay? Now, this is the start for today. This is today's class. We finished with the review. We finished with all the review about our last class. And today class is our flora and fauna. On flora and fauna, okay? Did you see this beautiful picture over here? Yes, we have a lot of beautiful birds and beautiful animals and plants here in Panama. Flora means plants, all the plants that we have, all the species of plants that we have here in Panama. And fauna means animals. Animals that we have, species of animals that we have here in Panama. Which ones are the objectives that we have for today's class? Today's objectives are identify our flora and fauna. Okay, it's really important for you to identify our flora and fauna. Maybe in the different provinces in Panama, we don't have the same fauna, maybe not the same flora, because in some provinces they have one kind of flora or one kind of plants, and in other provinces they have another. But this is about the whole country. Which ones are the flora and fauna about our country? Discuss the way that we can take care of the flora and fauna of our country, and talk about flora and fauna we have in Panama. okay? There is a monkey, there is a toucan, there is a sloth, there is a macaw. So is there a toucan on the tree? So those kind of structure we are going to talk about, okay? This structure is really important for you. So remember this. There is, there are there, is there. Keep in mind, okay? Because we are going to continue practicing with that. Now, definition of flora and fauna. Flora is plant life. I know and I noticed that sometimes you have problem with this word, life. This one, life. Some people pronounce it, mispronounce it, okay? Or pronounce this word incorrectly, because sometimes we say leaf, okay? Leaf is not leaf, it's life, okay? Flora is plant life. Remember, plant life. The way that the variety of plants that we have here in Panama. Example of this flora, trees, flowers, of course, all the plants that we have. Okay, seaweed. Do you know what is seaweed? Seaweeds are the plants that live under the ocean. Those are seaweeds, okay? So seaweeds are living under the ocean, and they are plants. They are part of our flora too, okay? Now, what is fauna? What is the definition of fauna? Fauna is all of the animal life of any region, okay? It's all of the animal life in any region. It means that you are talking about, for example, here in Panama, our fauna is the animals that we have here in Panama. It's really important for you to understand the meaning or the definition of those two words, okay? These are some of the animals that we have here. They are beautiful, colorful, and unique, and we have to take care of them. Okay, maybe in the last class, in the next class, we are going to talk about how to protect this animal, but that is another topic. Okay, let's continue. Now, I want you to watch this video. Maybe you are going to tell me, teacher, but this video doesn't have any, people speaking or helping us to develop a pronunciation, or they are not saying anything during the video. Yes, of course, but during the video, it's important for you to watch it, because you are going to see animals that live here in our country. And I want you to identify them before knowing the pronunciation of the names of each of the animals, okay? So now let's watch the video. And when you finish the video, we are going to explain more about it. Okay, now, we watched the video. You could see during the video that they were, filming different kind of animals from the ocean, animals that live in the river, animals that live in the jungle. So those animals belong to our country. It's really interesting to find the way that people from other countries are really excited to come here and, make a watch or know other species of animal. And this is really important for you to understand when you are having those kind of conversations with people from other countries, and explain them how our animals are so different from other countries and how our animals is so diverse, okay? Animals species are so diverse. Let's continue with our class. Now, The variety of plants that exist in our country can be classified into 5 groups, okay? 5 different groups, or plants, or flora, or plants, can be classified into 5 different basic groups. The first one, food plants, mango. Have you ever tasted the different variety of mangoes that we have here in Panama? They are really delicious, right? What about plants for industrial use? Plants for industrial use. This is sugar cane. Sugar cane is used in the industry to, create sugar and other different kind of things. Ornamental plants. Ornamental plants are plants that makes our houses, maybe sometimes when we are having a party, or sometimes when we are having a reunion with families, we always want a flower or a bunch of, roses and different kind of flowers that make our space more beautiful. So in this case we use ornamental plants, okay? They give us flowers and different colors and beautiful things, beautiful shapes that we have in our ornamental plants. Medicinal plants. What is the meaning of medicinal plants? Medicinal plants are plants that help us, for example, when we are sick, when we have some problems, and they help us. Plants help us to get better, okay? And timber plants. In this case, we don't say timber plants, but I wrote the word plant here because I want you to understand what is it. But timber plants are plants that we use to build houses, to build furniture. But I'm going to explain that to you a little bit more later, okay? Okay. Ornamental plants. I'm going to talk about each of them, and I'm going to explain to you a little bit more about them. Ornamental plants. Example of them. We have ferns. Do you see ferns? That is the picture of ferns. Orchids. Beautiful, colorful. Panama has I don't know how to say it, but I think that Panama has the most amazing amount of orchids, a variety of orchids in the whole country, in the whole world, I think, because some people say that Panama has the most enormous amount of orchids in the country, maybe in America, I think. In America, I think it's better to say. Roses. Roses. I love roses. Roses are colorful, beautiful. It smells so good. They smell so good. And roses are really romantic flowers. Yes, for sure. Maybe sometimes you have given to your girlfriend or boyfriend, I don't know, or your wife or your mom or your dad are exchanging flowers sometimes, and roses are really beautiful. Food plants. Okay, in here we just have the food, okay? But remember, these are food plants. We were talking about this kind of food, this kind of plants in our previous classes. And we have examples here: potato, cereal, fruit, vegetable, sugarcane, coffee, and rice. These are food plants, food that give us meal, that give us the opportunity to be healthy, give us meal. Without this, maybe we are not going to have a really balanced diet. So food plants help us to be healthy and to get all the nutrients that our body needs, okay? Medicinal plants. Here in Panama, people all the time use plants as medicine. Sometimes when you have a stomach ache, or sometimes when you have headache, or sometimes we have something in your skin. So they use these medicinal plants, okay? Some of them are mint. Mint is really delicious, and especially for your stomach. When you're feeling sick from your stomach, you use mint, okay? In tea or mint are used in tea, and you can use them. And some of them are put in the desserts as ice cream, or some ice creams and some desserts, because they give a little delicious taste and it's really healthy for you. Chamomile. I always drink chamomile tea at night because that makes me, sleep better and relax when I want to go to sleep. So chamomile tea is relaxing and really helps your body to be, calm and relaxed. Sage is used, sometimes people use sage when they have headaches, okay? So find some ideas or find some people that can tell you how they use these medicinal plants, how in your province, in your hometown, they use these plants, okay, as medicinal plants. And aloe vera, or aloe in this case. Aloe is used for your skin and sometimes for your body, for your hair, and sometimes even you can eat it if you want, if you have some stomach problems, I think. I'm not so sure about this, but you can investigate which ones are medicinal plants. And if you know more, you can find more and send me in your emails. Okay, plants for industrial use. Sugarcane. In this case, I only want you to know about sugarcane because sugarcane can be used to make sugar. Okay, sugar for us. Sugar is one of the uses of the sugarcane, and they have more uses for sugarcane, but in this case, we are only going to talk about sugar. Okay, and tree used for timber. In this case, we are going to talk about trees used for timber. Timber means that sometimes you are going to use those trees to build things, okay? We use them to build houses, build furniture, tables, chairs. I don't know. These trees help us to build. So example of those, we have cedar, mahogany tree, espave. I was really, the story of the name of this tree is really fun, and I don't know if you know this story, but try to find the story of the name espave, okay? Because it's really interesting. The indigenous people named this tree because of something. If you know the answer, please send me your answer. Why this tree is called espave, okay? It's another homework for you. It's really fun, this story. And I know for sure that you are going to be really, this is going to be really fun for you. Espave, remember. Now, let's talk about our fauna. Our fauna is really diverse, okay? We have a lot of animals here in Panama, okay? And don't be overwhelmed with this information, but I think that here in Panama, scientists say that we have more amounts of birds, talking about birds, more species of birds than the United States and Canada together. Could you imagine that? Yeah, we have a lot of birds here, different kind of birds, a lot of species of birds. That's why a lot of people from other countries come to Panama to, observe them, to watch them. They are so glad and they are so happy when they watch a new one. And sometimes in my backyard, I have a lot of birds, different kind of birds. In a day, sometimes I see 5 or 10 or I don't know how many birds I can find in my backyard, different colors, different shapes. Some of them are big, are huge, are tiny, and they are so beautiful. Yeah, let's continue. Our fauna is really diverse. Do you know that we have this monkey here in Panama? I know in the backyard of my parents-in-law, they have this monkey. It's called howler monkey, and you are going to know why. Howler monkeys are monkeys that all the time they are screaming like, they're screaming so loud, and they are, defending their territory, and they're always, screaming really loud. That's why they are calling howler monkey. And we here in Panama, we have a lot of them. Jaguar, I never know. I don't know. This is really new for me too, guys. I didn't know that we have jaguar here in Panama. And I think it's endangered right now, endangered. So we have to, take care of this animal here in Panama. And the golden frog. It's so tiny, it's so beautiful. Remember El Valle de Antón? We were talking about Antón Valley, and we were talking about India Dormida. Yeah, in that place you can find golden frog. Maybe, I don't know if we can find golden frog in other provinces of Panama, but I think only in El Valle de Antón, and they are protected, and they are poisoned. Be careful, they are poisoned. And they are really tiny and beautiful, the color. And other countries, people from other countries come to Panama only to watch this kind of frog, and it's beautiful. And toucan. Toucan, do you know that here in Panama, this is one species of toucan. But you know that here in Panama we have a lot of different species of toucans? Not only this one, we have more than this one, with other colors. Okay, some of them are just black, and they have other colors in their bodies, and it's really different. Each of them are really different. This one, I think that this one is really special, and it's really a national bird because it's the harpy eagle. We have festivals in the Summit Park about the harpy eagle, and this eagle is protected. I saw on the social media's news that they saw one of these beautiful birds in the Soberania Park, and it was in the wild. And it's amazing, the news, because they are in danger right now. So we have to take care of them. They are huge, they are big birds, okay? And this is really beautiful, and I think it's a national bird, okay? And have you ever seen this one? The sloth? Sloth is really slowly. And I've seen a lot of videos about people helping them to cross the street when they are, crossing the street because they are so slow. A sloth is one of our fauna too, okay? A sloth. Sloth. And this, I love this one. For me, macaw is wonderful. They are beautiful. They have beautiful colors, and they are huge birds too. They are big. Some of them are really big. Some of them are not so big, okay? So macaw. Remember, macaw. Iguana. Have you ever seen an iguana? Okay? If you live here in Panama City, we have a place where we can go and watch them in the wild. Sometimes people have seen iguanas in their backyards because we have a lot of iguana, okay? Especially in Herrera, Los Santos, some other provinces, Chiriquí, I think, Veraguas, they have a lot of iguanas in the wild. So they are really popular in those provinces. Okay, now, remember the structure that I was talking to you at the beginning? There is, there are. Remember the structure? There is and there are used to talk about things that exist in one moment, in one place. Okay, when we want to talk about things that are there, okay, in front of you, okay, close or far, okay, they are in front of you, and you are going to talk about them. There is, there are. Which one is singular? Just one. And which one is plural? 2, 3, or more. Let's explain that. There is singular when you can find just one thing, just one, not more, one. And there are is plural when you are going to talk about 2, 3, or more things that you want to point, that you want to talk about. There is a macaw on the tree. There are macaws on the tree. Remember, singular, there is, plural, there are. Let's see. Okay, now, here is a special video. This video comes from my special friend that is helping me with the videos, and she is going to talk about, not especially she's making interviews to people that they want to know more about Panamanian flora and fauna. In this case, maybe they are talking about, you know what, let's watch the video. And later we are going to talk more about the video.
The flora and fauna of Panama.
I want to know about Panama.
What kinds of animals can I see in Panama?
You can see many kinds of animals in Panama.
Are there monkeys in Panama?
Yes, there are many different kinds of monkeys.
What kinds of monkeys are there?
There are spider monkeys, and there are howler monkeys. There are Panamanian night monkeys, and there are squirrel monkeys.
What kinds of birds are there?
There are more than 1,000 species of birds.
Are there toucans in Panama?
Yes, there are toucans. In fact, in Panama, there are 8 different kinds of toucans.
How about the ocean? Are there many animals there too?
There are whale sharks, and there are sea turtles. There are many kinds of fish, and there are dolphins.
Can you tell me about Panama's plants?
Panama has many kinds of plants that produce food. For example, there are coffee trees, there are cocoa trees, there are papaya trees, and there is sugar cane.
How about Panama's flowers?
Panama is famous for its orchids. In fact, there are 1,500 species in Panama.
Thank you for telling me about the plants and animals of Panama. Goodbye.
Okay, during the video, you could see that they were talking about how to make questions using there is and there are. Because some of them are asking, are there toucans in Panama? Are there monkeys in Panama? We are going to know how to make questions using there is and how to make questions using there are. Okay, there is a golden frog on the tree. It means that you are watching a golden frog over there and you want to tell other people that there is a golden frog. And you can see here, just one, a golden frog, singular, just one. There are many kinds of monkeys in Panama. There are many kinds of monkeys in Panama. It means plural, okay? 1, 2, and 3 species of monkeys in Panama. 3 kinds of monkeys in Panama. Remember, there is singular, just one thing. There are plural, a lot of them, 2, 3 or more. How to make questions? As the people did in the video. During the video, they were asking questions about are there, is there, etc. So this is how, this is the structure. Are there, is there, okay? Now, are there monkeys in Panama? Why I use are there? Because it's plural. And if I want to answer them that, yes, we have them, yes, there are. So this is the answer, really short. Yes, there are. Are there monkeys in Panama? Yes, there are. I only change the position of the sentence of the question and I have my short answer. Easy and simple. Are there monkeys in Panama? Yes, there are. And that's it. I answer. Now, the other one. Is there a macaw in the river? Is there a macaw in the river? What about if we don't have a macaw in the river and we want to say no macaw in the river? So simple. No, there isn't. Because isn't is a negative form of is. So, is there a macaw in the river? No, there isn't. It's simple. You don't be overwhelmed with this because you can watch the video 1, 2, or 3 or more times if you want. You can find the videos in the internet, you can find the videos in the social media, so you can watch the classes again. So please don't be worried or overwhelmed because of this class. Yes, there is. Yes, there are. Is there a toucan on the tree? Yes, there is, because it's just one toucan, singular. Are there golden frogs in Anton Valley? Yes, there are, because there are more. Golden frogs means that we have a lot of them. So yes, there are. It's plural. No, there isn't. No, there aren't. Okay, there isn't is for singular, and no, there aren't is for plural. Okay. Is there a holler monkey on the tree? No, there isn't. Are there golden frog in Chiriquí? No, there aren't. Remember, this one is singular. That's why we use isn't, and this one is plural. That's why we use plural E here, and aren't in this play, in this occasion, because we have this plural sentence. Are, aren't, is, isn't important. Now, let's practice a little bit. Let's practice a little bit about this class. It's important to practice, and I hope you're practicing at home. Not only this one, all the classes. The practice the pronunciation. Repeat after me. Flora, flora, fauna, no fauna, 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 ferns, ferns, orchids, orchids, sugarcane, sugarcane, chamomile. It's difficult, but chamomile is a difficult word. Sage, sage, cedar, cedar. Are you repeating after me? I hope so. Mahogany, mahogany. Holler monkey, okay? Holler monkey. Jaguar, yeah, jaguar. Golden frog, golden frog. Harpy eagle, no, eagle, no. Harpy eagle. Sloth, that's it. Sloth. Macaw, macaw. Okay? Those are the pronunciation of the words. Now, there is and there are. Let's practice about there is and there are. A mean plant in my garden. A mean plant in my garden. There is. Yes, because we have only one. Yeah. Parrots on the tree. Parrots on the tree. This is plural. There are. Awesome job. You're doing so good. And I hope that you send me your homework because of these amazing students that you are right now with me. We are improving a lot. We are doing an excellent job, you know. Is there and are there. A mean plant in your garden is there. You know why? Because a mean plant is singular. Great. And the answer, no, there isn't. Parrots on the tree, this is plural. Remember, which one is the plural form that we use? Yes, are there. Awesome job. Yes, there are. Remember, the short answer should be according with the question. Okay? Don't use yes, there is if you are using a question with are. Please don't do that. Okay, now let's choose the correct picture. This is about the animals. Which one do you think is the macaw? This one? This one? Or this one? Macaw. Excellent job. Very good. Another example. Holler monkey. Remember that I told you that they scream so loud. Yeah, holler monkeys are that. This one? This one? Or this one? Which one do you think is the correct answer? Yes, this one is our guy. This one is our holler monkey. They scream so hard. They scream a lot. Okay, this is the important part. Okay, homework. This is your homework and you have to do it and send it me back. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me go back. Make a list. Write it on. Make a list about flora and fauna in your hometown and paste pictures or draw. You can draw. And make simple sentences using there is or there are, and question using is there or are there. And I forgot to write here, but you have to answer them using yes, there is, no, there isn't, no, there aren't, and yes, there are. So you have to do it, okay? And sending me the homeworks. And of course, you know what? I want to open the parentheses here because I want you to pray. Yes, because we're having a really bad time in this a special occasion that we're having, this quarantine, this pandemic, and you always have to pray. Ask for God's mercy. Ask for God to help all the people that are in the hospitals and all the people that are having this COVID, this disease, this virus, and that they get well. So open a parenthesis during your day and pray all the time. Ask God mercy and stay home safe, safety. And this is my email again. Why I write my email twice? Because I want you to send me your homework, because this is your school right now and you have to send me your homework. I'm so happy to watch, to have all the emails that you send me. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much for being here, for being my students. I'm really glad and honored to be your teacher. And please watch the videos again, watch the classes again, and try to make your assignments, okay? I love you so much. Take care, stay home, stay safe, and see you next class. Bye.